I've decided to do another 24-hour reading challenge because I received these two arcs ages ago. Obviously, I haven't read them and I feel really bad about it because I'm pretty sure this one, like the finished copy, came out. So I was like, oh, I should maybe read these. I've been meaning to read them forever. If you're new to my channel, by the way, I'm Sunny. You guys know this. Oh, don't look at my closet, but that stack of books are all of the physical books that I own because I don't buy physical books because I'm a broke college student. When I do read a book physically, it's like kind of monumental for me. This one is coming out in September. 𝐤𝐻 by 𝐬𝐿. This is what the final cover is gonna look like. And this arc is Stealing Infinity by Alison and Noel. And this one came out 2 days ago. And they're two YA. I'm not sure if this one is YA. Marsh, the author's on TikTok. Oh my gosh, how fun. I feel like it might be new adult or adult. I know that this one is about time travelers. It's also fantastical school. Oh, she gets recruited into 𝐦𝐻𝐬𝐴 Academy, which is a school for time travelers. This one, I honestly have no idea. But look, it came with a cute bookmark. I think I'm gonna start with this one and hopefully be able to finish this one. The thing that I'm gonna do differently from last time is that I'm going to stop the timer when it's time to go to bed. I know some people do the thing where they literally start and stop the timer when they start and stop reading a section of a book, but that sounds like I can't do that. I ate up a lot of my hours because of just sleeping, and I'm not trying to stay up because I get sleep paralysis. But I don't want to waste those hours because it's like, what, 7, 8, 9 hours? Like, it's a long time. Okay, it's 1:45. I'm just gonna start it. Okay, I'm gonna start with this book. When I know more about what it's about, I'll keep you updated. Hello, everybody. We are in our second hour. Okay. Oh, why am I so tired? Okay, I am this far into Stealing Infinity. I'm on chapter 32. Okay, we did find out what this book is about, so let me explain. So we met our main character. She's a girl named Natasha. Her and her friend went to like this club and then weird stuff happened. Just an entire like fever dream pretty much happened, and then she like met Braxton, which is like the main guy character in this, blacks out, and then she wakes up back at school like nothing happened except that she's been like framed for theft. And then she meets Braxton again, and then he's like, come to 𝐦𝐻𝐬𝐴 Academy. She's finally there now. It's like on this random island. This academy is sponsored by a disgusting man in power. What's his name? Arthur. He's like filthy rich. Natasha's giving 𝐤𝐸Lna �Gilbert vibes, like popular girl fall from grace kind of thing. Her father left her family like a couple years ago, and since then it's just been like a gradual decline, except we know that her father actually didn't walk out on them. He was actually killed because he was also a time traveler. We see that in like the prologue. One of the side characters that we met is an Asian girl named Song. I just read that and I'm like, I'm gonna give the benefit of the doubt. I swear to God, if I figure out that she's supposed to be Korean, I'm like actually gonna end it all. Song is a last name. I'm so sick of this happening. Okay, I am like on my last straw with this. I Park from Eleanor and Park, freaking Cho Chang. Oh my gosh, I just don't get it. I don't get it. What? Can someone explain that to me? Like, what? I just know that it would take one Google search to like quickly figure out that Park is a Korean last name. I don't get it. I'm not gonna jump to conclusions right now, but just know that you're on thin ice. I'm so tired. What should I do? Should I take a nap? We're gonna keep reading. See you soon. Okay everyone, before we go any further, I want to take a second to thank Skillshare for partnering with me on this video. I love Skillshare, obviously. If you don't know, Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of online classes and members across 150 countries who come together to find inspiration and take the next step in their creative journey. Place to get inspired, learn new skills, and put your skills to work to impact your life in super positive ways. Has such a breadth of classes. I feel like I talk about this all the time. You can learn anything from different subjects like English, history, all that kind of stuff, all the way to like creative things, learning how to use Procreate, film things, cook things, skills like that. And then my favorite section, which is lifestyle and productivity. I just love working on ways to like improve my productivity. I'm such a productivity nut. Yeah, I'm kind of crazy about that kind of stuff. So obviously when I saw that there was a productivity masterclass by none other than the king, Ali Abdal, I'm sure everybody knows who he is. He's a doctor but also a YouTuber and just has so many side hustles and makes so many videos about productivity, studying. I love him so much. He talks all about his different productivity systems, tips for productivity. I am in college. I'm preparing for my thesis, preparing for my senior year. So many busy things. Productivity is going to be so important. So this class is honestly so perfect. Productivity Masterclass, the principles of productivity is what it's called. He just breaks it down so easy. All the theory, productivity equation. I feel like if you're a student like me, you are going to find this to be super, super helpful. So I highly recommend you can check out that course for free if you use my link in the description. The first 1,000 people to use my link will get their first month of Skillshare Premium free. No ads, access to all these classes, newly updated all the time. There's so much you can do for a month and then you can decide whether or not you want to continue or not. So again, click the link in my description for the first 1,000 people. Don't walk, run. So thank you again to Skillshare for sponsoring, and back to the video. Okay, I'm gonna go make myself some tea, but guys, look at what this page says. Everything here is designed to help you become accustomed to the way life used to be lived, long before the advent of drinking laws, cell phones, and Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift? That's a world that I don't want to live in. Okay, by the way, we're on chapter 43. Third of the way, maybe a little bit more. I'd rather sit somewhere, but look at what the sitting situation looks like. Embarrassing. Fatty. We're going for chai. Oh, the kettle's gonna go off. So I thought that I would hate Braxton, or just from reading the synopsis, it seemed like, oh, he's just like the mysterious hot boy. But no, he's really, really nice. Like, okay, hold on. I'll continue this when she calms down. Am I blind? Where is it? Whatever. Oh, guys, my desk is actually so messy. Right, anyway, I got the goods, my tea. Also, my roommate came home and complimented my hair. So now I'm like in a good mood. We're on hour 3. It's around 5 now. Actually, one of you guys messaged me asking like any books that gave me like Teen Wolf vibes, and I see this fitting into it. Maybe check out this book. Did I ever continue my thought that he's actually he's really nice? Our main character, Natasha, says like, oh, he must know like how pretty he is, but like he's not like egotistical. It's much more enjoyable to read. You're nice. Bare minimum, but you're nice. Something about this academy is so sus to me. On many multiple occasions, everyone has been telling Natasha the same thing, which is like, oh, make sure not to lose sight of like what's important. You know, remember like who's being fake. If you guys like short chapters, these chapters, I'm literally on chapter 45 right now. 45! And I'm like, this part's of the book. I feel like that's like the life hack that authors like, we need to gatekeep. She cracked it. Why am I still tired? Getting sleepy. Okay, bye. Okay, so around 4.5 hours now. Hold on a sec. Kind of hit the halfway mark. Every book ever would be better if there was a slow burn romance in it instead of just like a normal burn, or God forbid, fast burn romance. Boo, tomato, tomato. Halfway mark check. Anyway, we're having a full 𝐤𝐬𝐳 moment. We've been having 𝐤𝐬𝐳 moments. I think like on her first night, Braxton took her like up to like a garden, giving me greenhouse vibes. Now, he's like the only person who remembered her birthday, and he came to give her a present for her birthday. Also, I ate this entire thing. These Quaker rice cake things. I love them. Okay, it's literally now 7:30. Literally so much time has passed. Encroaching on the 6th hour, I literally read nothing because low-key nothing is happening. I'm on chapter 76. I don't understand, like, I thought like that the main plot would like introduce itself. Maybe it's gonna come out right now, actually. Oh my gosh, there's this freaking fly that's been harassing me today. I gave you grace the first couple times that I saw you, but now you're encroaching on my territory. I don't want to hurt you, I don't want to hurt you. Okay, it's that time of the day. Drawing the flies. Oh, that's a COVID test. We have window pane lights on. Ta-da! Oh. Oh, the things that I do for the aesthetic. Astronaut. And then if I really want to step it up. Okay, I'm gonna try to finish this tonight. I'm also putting off having to do work for my thesis. Oh my gosh, it's recognizing Rory Gilmore. I'm on chapter 93. And it's literally all fun and games until you hit me with a line like this. It's been so long since I dared myself to succeed. There was a part of me that feared I wasn't up to the task. That winning didn't happen to people like me. Why'd you have to go and do that to me? Hour 8 now. It's almost 10 p.m. Almost done. I think my original plan was to start leg, but I feel like I kind of want to start that tomorrow. When I go to sleep, I'll turn off the timer. And then right when I wake up, I'll restart it again. There's like not a lot left. Let's finish it. I officially finished the first book. What did I think? I was confused. I was confused about the ending. This is obviously the first book in a series. All of the most interesting questions like weren't answered. Things just didn't get wrapped up. I feel like it was such like an intro book. But even besides that, I didn't feel attached to any of the characters, and I feel like that's the make it or break it for me to enjoy a book. But I think that if you just want a book to finish quickly, this literally had over 100 chapters in it. 130. So I feel like that makes it so easy to just keep reading and reading and reading. So if you want a book like that. But yeah, for me, I didn't love any of the characters. Going back into the book stack. I'm probably gonna stop vlogging tonight, but I'm still gonna keep reading. This is like such a random... Actually, no, I'm not gonna say this just in case I don't end up reading it and I feel like then for what? I will report back tomorrow morning when I restart the timer. I will let you know what book I end up picking up. Oh my god. Hi everybody. Sorry, I know that I said that I wasn't going to vlog until tomorrow morning. I just want to come on here and say that 12 a.m. now. I haven't stopped the timer or anything. I have not read at all. I love wasting time. So that was rubbish. See you tomorrow. Gosh, is this a new vlog aesthetic that I just unlocked? Okay, bye. Here's when I stopped the clock last night. I'm just gonna restart it now. Almost 11 actually. We're on our 13th hour. Last night, I read like one chapter. I started reading Queen of the Tearling. It's a really old book that was really popular on BookTube when I was like in middle school. This is a book that was actually supposed to be turned into a movie, and they actually casted Emma Watson as the main character. I remember hearing news about that. But then the movie got canceled. I know that I've always wanted to read this book because I've heard so many like glowing reviews about it. Oh, sorry, my sister just sent me a video. The actor who plays Denver in the Money Heist Korea adaptation. Oh my gosh, I'm so in love with him. Oh my gosh, the writing in this book is, oh, that's what I was saying. It's really, really well written. I like didn't even realize how much time had passed. Our main character is a girl named Kelsey. There's like so much political stuff happening, but she basically is the daughter of the queen of the kingdom. She had to be like smuggled out of the palace as a baby and then raised in isolation. And so no one knows where like the princess has been. And so now she's 19 and her mom has died. So now she needs to become the new queen. But there's like tea with like the surrounding kingdoms and like people are trying to kill her. I was trying to figure out what the romance was gonna be. I thought that this book was bodyguard trope. That's originally why I picked it up. I can't tell. I was trying to find spoilers for it last night to see who the romantic pair was gonna be, and I couldn't find anything. I don't really know what's happening, but like I like it. Originally, I was going to try to read this book next, but oh my gosh, I'm really enjoying Queen of the Tearling. It's been a really long time since I feel like I've read like a book where I like thoroughly enjoyed the writing style. Like it's written really, really well. So I kind of just want to keep reading this book. Maybe I'll start this at some point just so I can at least explain what it's about. I'm just gonna keep reading this, so I'll keep you updated. It's 11:11, make a wish. I randomly got Scrabble one and now I'm obsessed. But anyway, I leveled up. Yeah. Guys, I'm trying so hard to figure out what the romantic pairing is supposed to be in this book. I'm just trying to crack this code so hard. I'm like on Pinterest trying to go into my mind palace right now. Okay, 16 hours in. 28% through. Also, the name Kelsey just reminds me of the pianist, High School Musical. We're into our 17th hour and I just made it to part 2. Guys, this book is kind of good. I feel like now is like the turning point. Guys, we are on hour 18 and something funny happened. After I got to part 2 of Queen of the Tearling, I was like, okay, I'm gonna check out what the synopsis for 𝐤𝐻 is, just so I know what it's about. And then I was like just meandering through like the first page. The first page was so freaking good. Anyway, so I started this book. I'm on chapter 4. First of all, I said that this book was young adult or new adult. That's not true at all. It's fully adult. Our main character is like 24 years old. Guys, I read the first page of this book and I was like, it's giving Hunger Games, but like if it was the frigid winter time in like a Game of Thrones type winter. The setting is so freaking scary and I think that it's actually hilarious that I'm reading this in like the dead of summer. Ooh. It's called 𝐤𝐻 because this book takes place on a ledge. It's like way up high in this random mountain somewhere and everyone on this mountain is like stranded, bro. There's like a mountain and it's like cut in half. There's like a split down the middle and it's just a gigantic like chasm. There's like ice everywhere, wind everywhere, blizzards all the time. Like leaving your house is literally unsafe because it just takes one stray gust of wind and you're gone. There's like this other, I don't know if they're considered to be people, but like whatever creatures. They are fully at the mercy of these 𝐤𝐻𝐽s because 𝐤𝐻𝐽s have wings, so they're able to fly and like travel across the chasm to like the other side. And the 𝐤𝐻𝐽s will bring and like just drop like meager supplies of food. Chapter 1 is like one of the drops and it's literally the cornucopia from the Hunger Games. Twice a year, these 𝐤𝐻𝐽s will come and randomly select one person from the village. No one knows what happens to them, right? Our main character is a girl named Dawson and her entire family is gone. It's the day of the selection and I know that she gets picked for this selection and that's when the story's really gonna start and it's so dramatic. I'm gonna continue with this book. 6:30 now. I'm so sorry. I went to go make dinner and then I ate dinner and then I came back and the 𝐬𝐻𝐽𝐽𝐯 released a new video, so of course I had to watch it and then I went down a rabbit hole of watching all these 𝐬𝐻𝐽𝐽 videos. You know how it is. But anyway, we're on hour 21. I literally have 4 more hours left, which is great, but I'm going to keep reading that. Let's watch it together. Ta-da. I'm like this far into the book, chapter 13. Try not to spoil too much, but this is in the synopsis, I'm pretty sure. Our main character is now on the run with one of the 𝐤𝐻𝐽s, half 𝐤𝐻𝐽s. Kind of like forced proximity, enemies to lovers trope. Realizing now that I feel like this book is more of like a fantasy romance than like a fantasy with romance subplot. Y'all know how I feel about fantasy with romance subplot. It's my favorite. Fantasy romance, on the other hand, I don't love. And I can already feel the vibes. They don't even know each other really, but like they're like attracted to each other, like you know what I mean? And I don't love that because you guys know that I love a slow burn. I might just switch back to Queen of the Tearling, which I know is not a huge fantasy romance. Yeah, it's a good book if you're into romance. It has like all the tropes that you can think of. Forced proximity, one bed trope-ish kind of thing. A lot of forced proximity, except we all know how I feel about forced proximity in one bed. That's a no-go. So if you're into that, then I think that you'll like it. It's just not my cup of tea, I don't think. So I'm gonna go back to reading Queen of the Tearling. Okay guys, I'm like literally the worst. I low-key fell asleep. Oh, now it's 20 minutes left. Oh, I thought the time would be done. Oh, okay, never mind. I fell asleep. Now we are officially. Let me close out the video. I swear that I like was just lying here exactly in this spot, just reading my book. And I woke up and it was dark out. I was literally just lying down like this. I'm gonna wrap up this video. That is all. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. I look so crusty. Thanks for watching. Subscribe down below and follow me on my socials. They're all linked in the description. I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye. So pretty, hurts, just